Alice's cab was parked in front of her hostel building. The 30-minute drive from the main campus felt like a day's journey. It was a smooth ride until the cab began acting strangely. The cab was in terrible shape. It broke down several times. One thing or another had to be fixed along the way.
This is so annoying.
The return journeys would be hell for this man. She mumbled and gulped the remaining drink before trashing the can. The driver seemed relaxed, though he was sweating profusely under the midday sun. It was the hottest of its kind. The cab, she thought, was a familiar enemy. She smiled as her gaze fixed on her new apartment. The joy of living alone in a 3-bedroom flat overwhelmed her. She hurriedly changed to a more comfortable skirt before the caretaker arrives.
Hello.
Let's go. Let's go.
These 2 rooms are owned by some contractors. They lodged here occasionally, only when they are assigned contracts by the state government.
The building was magnificent, but ancient. Some windows and doors were made of transparent glasses in rectangular metal frames. The floor was covered with tiles of plain patterns. The dust left her footprint everywhere as she moved around. The owner would have spent a fortune. He must have been an affluent man in his time, she soliloquized. The cleaning began, and she scrubbed the tiles, washed the windows, and the very dusty mosquito nets. The water closet needed special attention. The scrubbing powder couldn't give the sparkle she desired. It was a very hectic task. Finally, the moon appeared beaming with a smile as it sat on the horizon. She bathed, ate, and prayed with Psalm 91. I that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And off she slept, a beauty in distress. The oldest tenant who lived on the ground floor, was eager to meet her new neighbor. She climbed the stairs, the baby strapped to her back. His skin was rough with blisters, and full of spots, like the dogs in 101 Dalmatians. Alice rolled and tossed on the bed. She was having a dream. The woman with a baby in her dream began to knock. Simultaneously, Mistress Kofo was at her door, knocking. The knock coming from the entrance woke her. She initially thought the noise was from her dream. She heard another bang.
Who's there? Who's there?
Mistress Kofo. Your neighbor, Mistress Kofo.
Oh my God.
I saw you through my window when you were packing in yesterday. You're so pretty. Welcome. What's your name?
Alice.
Alice's concentration shifted to the baby, and she couldn't help but notice something disturbing about him. What could be wrong with such a child? She thought. Alice couldn't escape the memories of past torture, which haunted her even in her sleep. She vividly recalled the gathering at her house where people mourned with her, as she wept over her mother's passing, at a very tender age. Her father couldn't wait for more than 3 months before he brought in another woman. Her stepmother detested her. Alice's presence threatened her every passing day as she assigned her heavy chores. She was sent out of the house some years after. The mantle of survival rested on her shoulders. Ever since, her mother's favorite psalm became her slogan.
When fears and doubts arise and darkness seems to creep, the light of your presence shines brighter in our sleep.